Hey team, how's it going? I'm Corey and thanks for tuning in for another stream. I want to get back in the habit of doing these, and today we're going to work on something kind of fun. I've been working with some friends recently on, they are making, here, let me pull up the page here. No reason to not pull things up. So this is my blog. How's it going? I'm Corey. You can find me at CoreyJA.com. I'll mention that quite a few times during the stream because we're going to work on my blog site today. But what I want to show up right now is cooked.dev. And so this is a platform that some of my friends have been working on. And it is branded as an interview platform where like you can give people some coding challenges and help screen out some candidates that way and everything. And they're all based on code review. And so I was talking to Ali about this recently, and we decided that would actually be really fun to make some games on this and stray away from the interview stuff just a little bit. And so that's what we are going to work on today. Let's see if my local site is up. I think it doesn't like that trailing slash. Awesome. Okay. So yeah, that's what we're going to work on today. This is my local site running on port 3002. That's not relevant at all. And what we're going to look at today is on this cooked demo route, which we're going to change up. You can see that I have a few levels here that we can click on, and we're going to get it ready so that we release this first level 00 to the world here and let everyone play these challenges and then hopefully end up on the leaderboard. Why don't I see the leaderboard stuff right here? I thought I should. Well, let's take a look at that first. Let's see. Okay. Now that's just some Clippy fixes, so let's commit that. Clippy was telling me to change a underscore to ignore to the unit type. Was fine with me, just interesting. Let's do a poll here because I thought the leaderboard code would be here, but it is not. So what happened to the leaderboard code? Let's check out the pull requests here. I am pretty sure this had some leaderboard stuff. 2 days ago, did I... Yeah, this one. Where I forced pushed from this, nope, to this. There was leaderboard code here. I had written a whole leaderboard. Is it on this machine? Sorry, I'm switching machines for just a sec. No. No, there is not. Uh-oh. I must have force pushed over that. Okay, well, let's do some diving then and find those commits because I want to have leaderboards. Yeah. Added these commits and I force pushed from this to this, and yeah, we did some stuff to change in there. But like, did I delete a bunch of leaderboard stuff? Leader, yeah, there we go. This is what I want. Awesome. Okay, so this is what happened. Okay, so I should look at the before here. From this. So this one, if I go to browse files here and then go to the server, I know it doesn't belong anywhere. It's because I broke everything. HTTP server, pages, cooked, add leaderboards. Yeah, exactly. So I think what I want to do is take this git commit, git checkout from this git commit, and I think I want this whole file. Okay. Can we still build this? I'm gonna kill my server running in the background for the moment. Okay, so that works now. Okay, and then that was a little silly to kill the server running because now I'm gonna run it again. But that's okay. wasn't what I wanted to do here and go source diving through this, but that's okay. Okay, view leaderboard. Okay, and then this has this error. Okay, cool. And I know how to fix that error. Okay, yep, that also makes sense. The leaderboard isn't routed to from anywhere, but that one is probably the easiest bit. I could just steal this file too, though. Let it recompile for me. Awesome, and I still even have my data in the database from last stream. Love that. Okay, so that's looking better. That was scary. I almost lost all of this code. I don't like that trailing slashes break everything. Okay, so this doesn't work, but I know what that bug is. And then we have an overall leaderboard that looks like it's working. And we have level 00 that almost looks like it's working. Let's fix that, because I know what that bug is. That one is a silly capitalization bug. I just have these like this, and I'm pretty sure this needs to say level 00. And then that slug's probably wrong now, because I think I'm using that slug for both my thing and to talk to them. And I don't know if the slug's wrong here or not. We will check that out in just a second. Come on. This is the problem with the Rust web server, is that sometimes it takes a little while to recompile. Especially when okay, there we go. Flippy had a lock on the directory from my Rust analyzer and was making it difficult. Come on. There we go. Phew. Okay, level 00. I don't like that, but we will see if we can change that. I wanted the dash there. And I don't love that I have to do this now like that. But I could, let's fix that. Okay, because now they could have a slug and a domain name, but they could also have a display name like that, and a display name like that. Perfect. And actually, while we're here before, oh, well, actually, I might already have to wait. Okay. Oh, and now it's not even gonna compile. Display name as a string. Oh yeah, there we go. All better. I really like this Rust web server, but these compile times while I'm trying to make quick changes like this are definitely my least favorite. Wait. Oh, well, maybe because... Oh, that's super interesting. So when I go to a slug here, no, because it should look like if I do this, it should break, right? Yeah, cooked level not found. Oh, that was super interesting. I wonder why the capitalization here, I guess I have that not being case sensitive. Oh, no, it just was, it must have been cached or something. Okay, there we go. Oh, yeah, this isn't my display, so that's okay. I can't change that super trivially here. Detected average stream bitrate too high. Yeah, so I turned up my stream bitrate to try to make it better, and Twitch is mad at me. Let's see if I can quickly toggle that down. I think I can do that without you guys even seeing OBS, which is kind of cool. It's annoying that they don't even want me to stream at that high of a bitrate, but let's drop it down to, let's drop it down by 500 and see if that helps. It's now under the 6,000 limit, it's telling me, but it's still in the red. We're just gonna keep it because I like having the high bit rates. I might try streaming more to YouTube instead of Twitch because they allow much higher things, and since everything ends up on YouTube anyways for me, it kind of makes sense. Okay, but let's add this display name to the display here, and then we're going to do some rebranding because this has cooked everywhere, and we're not going to call any of these cooked anything. So first, let's get display name slotted in. That's nice and easy though. Come on, give me, there we go. Perfect, level 00, nice and stylized. View leaderboard gets me to, oh, now the leaderboard has nothing because the slug changed. That's fine. But the overall leaderboard still should. Yeah, perfect. Okay, let's do some stuff. So what have we done so far? We Revived the pages I accidentally lost in Git. Yay for version control though, because like I didn't actually lose them, just had to revive them. Oh, cool. Okay. So something else I'm gonna do on this stream is I'm gonna take quite a few of these little eye breaks because my eyes have been getting sore from looking at my screen for a while, and I need to make an eye doctor appointment for this week. But for the moment, I'm gonna try the 20 by 20 rule and take lots of good eye breaks, probably every 20 minutes, maybe even less when my eye is feeling a little tired. So bear with me while I do this, but we're just gonna sit here for another maybe 10 seconds until feels like my eyes have gotten a little break, and we will go back. And I think the first thing that we're going to start on is doing some rebranding. So everywhere that says cooked, we're going to change it to Bytes. Bytes are going to be my name for these challenges, and we're going to go from there. Okay. Closed my eyes for a bit, gave them a break. I am back. There we go. Now we're back. And let's start rebranding. Okay, so where do we see the word cooked? It's gonna be freaking everywhere. That's okay. I don't think I need to change every instance of cooked, but I do want to change quite a bit. So let's go to the pages. The first thing that I want to change, I think, in pages mod, we're gonna rename this from cooked to bytes. The whole thing is gonna be called bytes. Yep. So then pages, there we go, bytes. I was scrolled and I didn't realize that. So then this can be bytes get, or like a byte get. Byte get, this is bytes index. It's interesting that it wants me to do it that style. That's like very not Rust style there. And then cooked level, I could even call it cooked level though here, because like this is, yeah, that's not crazy. Except let's change the routing for sure. So let's go to routes. And these aren't going to be cooked anything. So this is going to be bytes, goes to the index there. Oof. Okay, bytes slug. Bytes slug leaderboard, and I think this wants to be just bytes leaderboard. Like that. Okay. Oh, well, that's definitely not going to work, even if my server's up, which I don't remember. Is it? Yep, it's just thinking. Cool. Okay. Now I can go to bytes. There we go. Click through. Oh, that URL, that link is wrong. So let's go to the index here, and I have this little thing, which just needs to be changed to bytes. And then wait for the server to reboot. You know, normal Rust stuff. There we go. Okay, and now this links to the right spot. Nice. View leaderboard. Does not link to the right spot right now, though. Yeah, so this needs to be changed to bytes leaderboard for the overall leaderboard, and then on each of these pages, we really just could link to, like, the leaderboard for itself, right? Like, I could just make it relative. Yeah, I like the relative idea. Nope. It lost the slug. Oh, because I don't have a trailing slash at the end of these, so then a relative link replaces. Okay, yeah, I think I did this earlier, and that was the problem. Bytes and then slug, because that's where we are. Perfect. Okay. And then yeah, we iframe in the cooked URL. I think that definitely makes sense. But like this, what if I called you a byte instead? Yeah. Get cooked levels, that actually makes sense. This will be byte. And this will be like cooked levels. It's a little more clear that way. And then in our index, do we need anything like that? For level, if we call this level and get cooked levels. I don't really want this to be cooked levels. Let's just call this levels. That doesn't need a thing. Yeah, that's better. And then these, so this is actually just going to be a byte. It's not a cooked level anymore. It's just a byte, but it does have a cooked URL. That makes a lot of sense. Slug, subdomain, display name, yeah, that'll work for me. Awesome. And like, let's just remove this one for now. We're going to launch with just one, so let's start with that, and that's this one. And I think the next thing I want to do is we're going to change up the nav here. I think for them, while we develop, we're probably just going to throw bytes in the middle here. Maybe somewhere like this. Maybe replace the today I learns. Actually, maybe we'll just replace the today I learns. We'll throw it in the middle. Who knows? So let's go to our header template. Where do header links? Yeah. Okay. Perfect. So I think I just need to make a new header link for bytes and call it bytes. Nice and easy there. Okay, yeah, and I think that even is going to do the response of like my very, very bad mobile design as well by just throwing them vertical when it needs to. Sorry, I was just checking out the stream on my other monitor, making sure everything's looking good. Oh, cool, the bitrate is finally telling me that it looks fine in Twitch, so we like that. Refresh this page, and there we go. We have bytes up here. Awesome. Okay. So let's start by just making them look a little more like these ones. What's the flash that I see here? Why is things moving vertically? That's weird. Oh, is it because I have a scroll bar versus not having a scroll bar? I hate that so much. Okay, that's fine. It's just annoying. Because these two have scrolls and this one doesn't. Ugh, okay. Yeah, so look, if I go between these ones without scrolls and this one that does. Man. Okay, so can I fix that though? Because I don't like that. CSS force scroll bar. Yeah, I can, but where do I want to put it? On body? Yeah, okay. So in my templates, probably in mod, I have base, which has body. And then so Tailwind, nope, not Tailwind UI. We might use that eventually, but I just want Tailwind's doc site. Not that one. CSS.com, there we go. Okay, and then I can do scroll X overflow, this one, overflow X scroll. I want Y scroll though. That maybe will make it so all of my pages have a scroll bar and then it doesn't snap between them. So even like Bytes, yeah, there we go. So Bytes even has the scroll bar space added for it, but there just isn't one there. And I think I like that better. That like is definitely better on OS X where it like pops in and out at least. Yeah, because now things don't move when I click between them, and that's much better. Cool. Okay, so Bytes. Let's make this page look a little bit more like the other ones. So yeah, today I learned. Let's just take, yeah, exactly. I just want to see what that looked like. Throw it in our Bytes index and remove that one. Today I learned these are going to be called Bytes coding challenges, maybe? I want to give it a little explanation of what these are. So yeah, I think, wow, let's see what Copilot decided to write for me there. Maybe it's fine. Bytes are bite-sized coding challenges that are designed to be fun and educational. They are a great way to practice your coding skills and learn new things. Sure, love it. That's fine with me. Okay, can I like do this and then split it like that? Is that a valid way to write MAUD templates? Yes, I do. Oh, nope, not that either. Uh-oh. That'll work. Don't need that paragraph anymore for that. View overall leaderboard, we do want that. And then for each level, print a link. Yeah, I do want that. Okay. So now what are we looking like here? So styles, never really my strong point. Like I can make CSS do what I'm trying to do, but getting an idea of what I'm trying to do has never been something I'm stellar at, but that's okay. Bytes are bite-sized coding challenges that are designed to be fun and educational. They're a great way to practice your coding skills and learn new things. Let's write a little more there, though. new bytes will come out every week or so. So keep every week. So keep checking back to solve more puzzles. And make your way up the leaderboard. And make your way up the leaderboard. I wish this just like wrapped or something at some point, because like this is just annoying to read. That's why this is one reason probably that I have everything in Markdown for the most part. Is there an emoji for metal that I could, like a gold metal? Yeah, I bet there is. Okay, so let's add some classes here though for like margin bottom 4 maybe. Let's add that to this as well. Each paragraph should be spaced out a bit from the next one. Let's also add that up here, give some spacing under our header. Yeah, and then I wanted like emoji. Yep, I'd like this. I used the eye emoji for that break page I made earlier, but here I just want like gold metal. Sure, we'll do this one instead. So this one can just go. Just want that in front of that. I feel like that'll like give it a little bit of something, look nice. Nice. Okay, so then above this list, we want to do like an H2 for like most recent bytes. Margin top 8, margin bottom 4. Sure. Okay, so get levels. Actually, that's another thing that these bytes want. They want like a release date. Perfect. I don't actually really want them to be a date time. Can I just have them be a date object? Does anyone have a date object for me? Yeah. Chrono date. Okay, so release date from year, month, day of 9/3. That's tomorrow's date. Use naive date. Yeah, that's what I wanted. From year, month, day? Is that still a thing? No. But I don't want to use the opt one. Like, okay, whatever. Year, month, day. Oh, it just returns an optional that then I have to, like, I'm gonna unwrap it because here I know that it's gonna work. Yeah, okay, that'll work for me. So then, like, function, get most recent levels. Get recent bytes, that'll work, that's fine. No, I don't want that really. I want like sort by key. Yeah. I could import it from itertools. Yeah, that'll work. But can't I just do sorted on the vec? Get levels dot sort by key. Yeah, I don't need to into iterate. Oh, no, I do. I do. Okay, you win this time, Copilot. So like this is really not, I don't really like this name. This is get levels. Ugh, no, get most recent bytes is fine. It's just not, it's sorting but not limiting, but like that's what I want. Get most recent bytes. There's only one of them, so that was a little bit of just a exercise just to do it. But let's see what we've got for some visuals here. I might browse Tailwind UI to see what I can do to make it better. This though, this doesn't want to be this because I added a display name, so we definitely want to do that here. That'll make this look a little better. I think each of these is going to need a bit of a description. So let's go to cooked, and we'll log into my backend here. Boop, boop, ba-doop, boo. So this is the one, level 00 is the one that we are going to pull first. Cool, so this one is, sorry, I'm going to ruin it for anyone streaming. You're not going to be able to compete quite as well tomorrow. You'll get a little sneak preview. So it's a little to-do app that we manage. So there's not a whole lot in the description here that I think I actually want to say on my site. That's okay. But I do think each one of these is going to need like a short description. Because it just needs a short description. And so what do I want to say for this one? Like what I'm trying to decide is what I want to put, like this will be a little header, and then underneath it we're going to give it like a little description of what's going on. And so the description is first ever Byte challenge. A simple one to get you started. Written in Rust, but don't worry, it's pretty language agnostic. Something like that. What are you mad about? Do I have a double dot? Oh no, it's just that Copilot just did some silly things. I keep saying Copilot, but I'm in Cursor, so it's their Cursor tab implementation, which I've actually started to really like. It like will recommend a bit longer and like multiple line things that Copilot doesn't, which is pretty nice. I like that a lot. Cool. Okay, yeah, let's actually use this description, short description. So like this is an A. I do like that. Text XL with like a margin bottom of like 4. Sure, it can be blocky. That makes sense. I don't think I want it to be gray. I don't think I'm gonna like that, but let's find out what it looks like. Boo, 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 boo. Oh, dropping shit all over the place. That's actually not nearly as bad as I thought it would look. Sorry, I have this thing of water, and I was using this like wooden thing as a coaster, but like now it's collecting all this condensation on it, and I'm not sure that was as good of an idea. So I'm gonna dry it off and use this other coaster that I have that is supposed to absorb moisture. Okay. How do I make it obvious that this is a link? I want to underline it. Underline. That'll look better. This needs to be a bit bolder too. Yeah, it can be underlined. Text like large. Oh, come on, there we go. I don't like that. This one looks good. I don't like it underlining the emoji, so I could like separate it out so it doesn't underline the emoji. Maybe that's what I want to do. So I really don't like it underlining the emoji. Let's see what that looks like, right? So then in my A tag here, I could have just that, and then I could have a span that does this. Do I need like a dot to separate those two things? I didn't really think so, but maybe I do. Oh, I do need a closing one of those. Is it fine without the dot? Yeah. So then this, though, what I wanted to do was class equals underline. I want to see what it looks like to just underline that. And let's just change the description up a little bit. A simple to-do list. A simple CLI to-do list to get you started. We are... There we go. I do like that better. And now that I have these separated, I can also do stuff like this. Margin left of like 2. Give us some space from the emoji. Cool. Honestly, that looks okay. Like this page looks pretty reasonable to me. Is it like the most beautiful thing I've ever seen? No, wait, that doesn't look like it did that. Maybe because I would like to make... Wait, margin left 2 didn't work? There's no way. What? Margin. That's like absolutely how you do that. Yeah, ML2. Margin left 2. Yeah, exactly. Okay, whatever. But let's actually make it like a padding left 2 because I think I actually want that instead. And it might have been this, not like a block element kind of thing. Does this need to be in its own space? Why is this not working? Is like the tailwind thing like not rebuilding like it's supposed to? There we go. Yeah, I don't know what was going on. It doesn't seem like the tailwind thing was super duper working, but that worked. View overall leaderboard. Yeah, that does look good. But can I like, let's see, span. Yep, span that. Give it a class of, yeah, I want it to be larger. That is what I wanted. Bytes. Da, 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 da. Yeah, that I actually like that a lot. Yeah, it's a little bigger. Cool. Cool. Nice. Okay, so then let's go to that leaderboard page. Let's mess with that single leaderboard, overall leaderboard. Yeah. Woof. It's just that indentation's very bad. Nice. XL3, is that the right one? Yep. Perfect. Can you like just fix this for me? Fix the indentation here. I don't ever use this mode, but we'll try it out. I'm not positive that's fixed, so nope. Yeah, sometimes, yeah, I don't, that's the thing, I don't like that mode. I've never gotten that mode. Oh, and that's why, because these are just like off kilter. Okay, that's fine though. Like this is like using full tabs for spaces, and I don't think that's... Oh no, I guess I just... Oh well, I'm looking at a lot of this, and like sometimes they get mixed, right? Where like it's a mess. It's probably mostly because it doesn't auto format inside these MAUD blocks for me. I would love that. If anyone knows a solution to get auto formatting inside these MAUD macro blocks, would be stellar. I think I might have to write like a custom thingy for that. Oh yeah, there's no methods on score entry. That's fine. Okay. Sorry, I was getting distracted by my indentation. What I was supposed to be doing was making this overall leaderboard look nice. So we added that. Nice, overall leaderboard. Yeah, so now let's add some text underneath it. This leaderboard shows the total score for each user across all, and we're gonna capitalize bytes. This score is calculated based on the number of bytes submitted and the time taken to submit the... I'm just gonna delete this last sentence. I don't think that was adding anything. Total score for each user across all bytes. Compete against your friends and community to see who can solve the most bytes, and get the highest score or something. And get the highest score. Love it. Okay, that is rolling out. I want to add some emojis. I want to add the emojis for first, second, and third next to these things. So how spacer row for avatar, but no heading label. Love that. Rank, yep. So then where rank is just that. So I think what I want to do is do like, but I want to do it before that. So if rank is 1, yeah, is that what I want? Yeah, it's exactly what I want. Do I want to, no, I think I want to always have this. I just also want to have the emojis. Come on. Yay. Padding right, 3. See, that's the nice thing about cursor tab. I did it for 1, and it's like, oh yeah, you want it for the rest. Do 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 do. Perfect. Yeah, I like those. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the numbers too because the emojis aren't quite as like accessible, I think, and stuff like that. So I think it makes sense to have both. So if we go to Bytes, we look at level 0, 0. Cool. We can view its leaderboard. It just has nothing in it. But let's change that. Let's open data grip here and see if I can change some of my slugs in my database. Oh, have I not used data grip on this machine yet? Well, let's set it up then. New project, CoreyJ.com. Manage data sources. Cool, I'll install an AI assistant plugin. I like that. New Postgres. Cool. Username is, I don't actually know. So I don't want to just open my secrets file because that's scary with you all here. But I'm pretty positive my database URL is just a local one. That's not scary. No username, no password, localhost, and that is Byte. Byte. Oh yeah, download the missing driver files. Sure. Yeah, basically that. Test connection. Apply. And this is local. I don't know. I could just call it local. That's fine. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize that's how that worked. Love that though. Okay, so then if I go to my cooked webhooks, I think basically this is what I'm looking for. All of these these ones need to be this way. Because that is what my slug is now. Boop, saved. Now I should be able to go back to this, refresh it, and there we go. Awesome. Okay, it has been almost 20-ish minutes since my last one, so I am going to take a little eye break. I will be back in 30 seconds. These definitely do help. My eyes have been feeling really tired when I have been just looking at my screen for too long, so I'm trying to do less of that and get outside more, look at far away things, but really trying to practice the 20 by 20 rule, or 20-20-20 rule, I think is what it is. So every 20 minutes, you should let your eyes take a break for 20 seconds. And one way to have them take a break is to look at something at least 20 feet away. I'm gonna go with feet. I don't know what the unit is there. But what I've actually found is that closing my eyes gives them a much better rest than looking at something far away. So I've been doing that instead. I can like feel the muscles in my eye relax a little bit more when I close my eyes. And when I was doing it at first and looking at something far away, I was kind of doing it wrong, and I was trying to focus on like really small details far away, but that actually kind of just stressed my eye more and made the muscles even more tired. And that's not really the goal. When you look at something far away for this, you're supposed to like kind of relax your eyes, look at like the general shapes, but not focus on details. So if you're also trying to do the 20-20-20 rule, which we all probably should, that's my hint. Don't try to focus on the details far away, and if closing your eyes for 20 seconds feels more relaxing, maybe try that instead, or maybe switch it up and try it sometimes. Okay, that feels a bit better. I'm gonna come back and we are gonna do some more coding here. Oh, so the leaderboards don't use the display name. Let's fix that. Oh, this isn't on the individual ones. Let's fix that. That's easy though. That's just copy pasting. Why are these different? Do these need to be different? These should probably be like literally the same thing, right? The rows? Yeah, why do I have two of them? I probably shouldn't, right? What if I just comment out the... Oh, no, it is different because it has the count. Okay, that's fair. There is something different about them. I was gonna say, that makes sense. I would have been a little surprised that I had done it backwards before, you know, if I had not just reused it when I could have. Oh yeah, that's the rank. The rank's always been there. What I'm looking for now is the emojis. Emojis, love it. Okay. I really love these GitHub avatars. If you missed my last stream, I wrote a little today, I learned about it too, but it's actually like really easy to get those. You just need someone's GitHub username, and then you add .png to the end of their URL, and you get their avatars. So like these are just simple image tags with .png slapped at the bottom of the username. Like this. Oh, that's the link to it. Where's the avatar? Oh, render avatar. Avatar. There we go. Avatar. So it's an image, we give it some sizing things, and we say it's github.com/username.png. Nice and easy. Oh, this should have an alt text. Or should it? Maybe I did that on purpose. Did I mean to not give it an alt text? GitHub, let's just do this. GitHub avatar for user. I could, let's do it. Why not? Format bang it. Because I want this to say username. Oh, I need to put this in this thingy so that it knows it's Rust code, macro stuff. And like, can I just username do this style format? Because I can, nice and easy. Cool. Okay, why did I have this? Oh, because the avatar, I wanted this render that always returns markup, because I thought I could just render an option and Maud like knew what to do, but I couldn't get it to work. So I have this little wrapper that says if it's not there, just render nothing. Okay, but back to Bytes. Okay, this I'm okay with this index page. You know, it's not super exciting, but it's reasonable. I will take it. This though, not having it. Byte get this one. None of that. We don't, I think we just need the display name here. So this needs a class of stuff like that. Perfect. And I think we're also going to want to add the short description here. Love that. View leaderboard. Do I want the emoji next to this one? I don't know. We could leave it off, I guess. Oh yeah, let's do that though. Make it a little bigger, underline it. See how that looks. One thing that I don't want to do though is force the actual game content to be too far down the page here, just because that would be unfortunate. Yeah, that looks great. I do think I want something before the display name here though. So I just wanted to do byte. Yeah, I like that. What do you... No, okay. Just my editor catching up with me. Ooh, let's add the release date somewhere, because that's fun. It's always good to have dates. Is there like a subtitle element? Yeah, there is. Subtitle element, class. This is where I might want to do the gray. Oh, I did that somewhere else and I actually liked it. It's color gray 500, text gray 500. Yeah, release date. Hell yeah, that's actually exactly what I wanted. Thank you, Copilot Byte. Release date format as month, day, year. No. Year, month, day. Come on. Do 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 do. Boop ba doop boop. 24 September 3rd. Oh, so B's that. September 3rd. Okay, no, you were right. You were right. It looks better this way, especially because capital B is the month spelled out. Let's actually do this. I don't want that there. Maybe there's like a margin bottom 1 or something. Like, give it a little bit of space, but not a lot. Oh yeah, this is gonna look good. I'm liking this. I'm liking how this is coming out. Yeah. There we go. That's looking good. Um, what do I have this set to? Minimum height screen. Do I like that? I guess that means you can scroll down and see the whole thing, but like, I don't know. Yeah, what are our min height options? Can I do like most of a screen? Yeah, I just don't know what I want. So full is gonna be, oh, I'm doing screen right now. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just okay. I'm not sure. I have a better idea of what I want it to be. Um, it was a little weird when I like open the inspector and it then like is smaller now, but it is kind of nice that it always fits in one screen. So I can click start. There we go. It's just running already for me. Love that. I can I can write a comment here. Let's add a comment. Usually I would actually be like trying to solve the puzzle, but right now I'm just trying to see how this works. We can hit submit, and an embedded page at CoreyJ.cook says, please enter your email to submit the review. That'll work. I might want to have this say GitHub username because that's how my leaderboard works, but the question maker will review your submission and provide feedback. Love that. That'll work for me. We've had to change some of the language out here to make it match a little bit better with what I wanted to say. It was very interview specific. It's not anymore, which is good. Okay, so now though, if I refresh, can I do it again? Perfect. That's what I wanted. I wanted to be able to do it again. Why did the timer start then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nope, it does start it there. I don't know why it seemed like it started. Why are these clickable? They're not. They're just changing the cursor. That's funny. I actually do have a slight hover effect where the background color changes. That's funny. Oh, because they're these. I wonder why they're... Oh, because they're just using the same thing as buttons. Sorry. I'm getting distracted by nitpicking some styles here. Is there a scroll that I can see here? Oh, but that's a them thing because it has this up top, so I'm not going to be able to mess with that. Okay, well, Ali, some quick cooked feedback. I think you should have a more visible scroll bar here to tell that it's scrollable. If that's possible. Not really sure why it's not there, to be honest. Okay. This page is looking good. I'm pretty happy with it. Leaderboard, this one could use some love. Let's fix that. Single leaderboard. Could not fetch scores. Leaderboard for cooked.display name. Yeah, thank you. Perfect. Copilot just knew what I was looking to do there. Yeah, that's so much better looking. And then I can click this. Yeah, and it just kind of jumps me right to that. Oh, that one's interesting. Oh, because I haven't submitted, it like knows I'm still working on it? Oh no. I don't know why that one happened. It's okay. I don't understand that one. Okay, whatever. Cool. View leaderboard for level 00. Yeah, that'll work. Awesome. Rank, GitHub username, score. So yeah, I don't think I ever want to display email. So if there's no GitHub username, we're fine with doing anonymous. I might try to do like a map email to GitHub username. Is that a thing I can do? Yes, I know that. Get through primary email. Yeah. Use the GitHub user search API for this. I tried this one below. Key name login is the username here. Yeah, so I think what I want to do, I want to try that. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so I think I want to do that. I don't know if I feel the need to do that. And actually, can I do that unauthenticated? I kind of doubt it. Oh, I can. That's interesting. I didn't really expect to be able to do that. I'm not sure if I want to mess with that right now. We'll leave that as a thing to do maybe at the end of stream if we run out of other things that we need to finish up. Okay, let's indent this again. And then let's indent all of these to match it. There we go. Get rid of that extra line. Awesome. Okay. Cool. Cool, so now we have the bytes. Nice. We can click the overall leaderboard, which looks really good. We can go to bytes and click this list, which looks really good. Awesome. Okay, so that's actually looking really nice. I don't have another one there yet, so I don't really have to worry about that. Cool. So another thing that I think I want to do, man, maybe I just remove projects for now. So I want to change this a little bit, right? Like I think I want to do a style where like posts and today I learns are more together instead of separate. Like here they could even just be a separate column probably. And maybe we show some content with these instead of just this. But also this projects one. But I also like how videos can link to a project. And that is really, yeah, see, so like videos, I have a section for videos. Well, let's fix that for a second. Let's make a commit. Retheme the bytes. Looking pretty reasonable. Okay, so then now let's go to projects. And in this get page for one, which is gonna be somewhere. There we go. YouTube videos. Yeah, okay, so then at if YouTube videos that link. If there are videos, you can display the section. Which should fix this thing so that it doesn't do that anymore. Ta-da! Okay. Yeah, I thought you were gonna tell me to do that. Yeah, do is not empty. It's just easier. Okay, cool. So the other thing, like, if we're gonna keep projects, which I like because they can link to videos and stuff, I think one thing, yeah, see, so right now it collapse fast enough, right? But we can fix that, right? I can make it just collapse faster. Ugh, this is what I'm not a huge fan of. Okay, let's look at this. Let's browse some components of Tailwind UI. Marketing, like it's not, maybe it is a page section. It's like the navigation. Do I have like a navigation? Headers. Yeah, headers. Yeah, so like I don't really want a fly out menu. Is there any of these that don't require JS? Requires JS, requires JS, requires. Okay, well, I can at least get inspiration. Yeah, so what they do is they just eventually replace it with a hamburger, which like totally makes sense, right? Like that's probably what I'm gonna end up having to do. Full width flyout menu. Oh, that's this thing. Got it. Yeah, I don't want the flyout menu part. With call to actions, yeah, with multiple flyout menus. Yeah, I understand how flyout menu with icons on mobile menu. Oh, well, I do like that for sure, but like with left align nav, that just means we're gonna. Oh yeah, left align versus right align versus centered. Yeah, it's just all different. Ugh, I don't like any of these. Centered with bottom border. Oh, I wonder why they got rid of this one. That's funny. Oh, that definitely uses some JavaScript, right? Yeah. Well, it doesn't have to just because it has a React thing there, but I think it does. Yeah, show hide based on these, entering to, from, leaving. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, yeah, I don't know. Like, I guess I'm really gonna need to move to something like a hamburger menu on mobile because it's just not great, right? Right now, if we were to like mobile it, that's just not amazing. But like I kind of like this being so full screen, full width. So like what are these right now? They're just LIs. What if I like wanted to make them display inline block? Why didn't that? That's interesting. It still looks pretty blocky to me, if we're being honest. Display inline block. Let's do some hacks. Float left. I haven't done a float lefty thing in so long. Oh yeah, that didn't do anything. Oh, because I'm in a flexi thing. Oh, of course. Um, turn off display flex. Yeah, okay. The float left, was that necessary? No, it's just I can make an inline block if I don't flex this. Okay, let's try it out. Header link, yeah, okay, so then at like medium make that flex. And these then are inline block until medium when they become block. Come on. Like, that's maybe better, to be honest. Wait, what's this? So it's just not flexing yet? And it flexes there. Oh. What if I don't want this at all then? That looks like the worst, right? That actually looks pretty fine. Yeah. Yeah. I like that. Let's try to do that. All in a row. Oh. I guess the inline block was more important than I thought. Okay. Oh, it's just that this is only from small up, which I don't want. I want it to always be there. Do I ever want this to like not be inline? Like, does it matter if I don't have that be? No, let's just have this always be inline block. I don't think it matters. Do. Oh, okay. One, what the fuck is going on here now? Two, what the fuck is going on here now? Okay. What if I just make it always block then? Because like I'm already doing the, oh no, it's not flex anymore. Yeah, because I want them just to fall over. Oh wait, that's just flex wrap, isn't it? Yeah, just tell it to wrap. Uh, always do that, but tell it to flex wrap. Oh, this got rid of the spacing here. I didn't mean to get rid of that ever. MX8, yeah. A small MX8 and then like MX4 before that or something. I don't need the block. That's definitely implied. Okay, that looks good. They just start wrapping. And then eventually they do that though. I don't know if I want them to do that anymore. That's gonna be controlled by whatever renders this. Yeah, it just switches to this eventually. No, just always stay flex row with wrap. Like, yes, except what the fuck is going on with the alignment here? I also don't always know why this, like, doesn't feel like it renders nicely. But I don't think I've ever seen this in real life. It feels like it's just a inspector bug. Yeah, but like, what's going on with home? Why are you so unaligned? I mean, why are you special? Um, space Y4. Okay. What is that trying to do? Nope. Guess it's the space between. Oh, but I don't want that at all anymore because they don't ever. Let's try it that. Let's see. Let's see. I might want to add some paddings to them so that when they do need to stack, they look a little better, but I think I can do that with just some paddings. Yeah, so I definitely do want that, but that's easy. I think I would just add that to here as like a padding Y of 4. Yeah, yeah, that looks fine. Oh, but if I make it a margin, they'll collapse together. Which is fine. I don't need them to be 8 apart. 4 apart should be fine. Wow. That's pretty interesting. I don't hate it, but it's interesting. Yeah, I like this actually a lot better. Yeah, I don't have to get rid of anything from my header right now. Oh, that's a little small. No, it's all a little small. Oh, I'm at like 80%. Yeah, that's fair. If I make it 100%, it's a little better. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's actually really reasonable. I think this is good. Yeah, I like that a lot. But then this happens. Like, what's going on here? And like, there's no JavaScript running. Like, my site is just not JavaScripty, so it's definitely not that. It's weird. Okay. Oh, when's that happening? Does it tell me when? It should tell me when. I don't know. I have ads running on my Twitch, and it's supposed to tell me when. It says soon, but doesn't give me an actual number of when soon is. But whatever. I think I like, yeah, I don't think I like my real picture there. I think I like this pixel arty thing better. I like that. I like Bytes being up here. Do I want Bytes to be, what do I want the order to be? Let's make Bytes first for now. Because, like, they're the new thing. I'm excited about them. Let's make them first in the list. Yeah, we got the homepage, and then we got Bytes and posts. Today I learned videos, projects, and newsletters. Love it. Yeah, I do want to I'm not sure I want to list my past newsletters here anymore because I think they're kind of just becoming posts that I then email. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see what happens there. Oh, ad break in progress. Perfect. That's a great time for me to take another eye break. I'll be back in 30 seconds, team. Yeah, these definitely do help, and if I remember to do them relatively often, it's much better by the end of the day. If I don't do them by the end of the day, it's just really tired and a little sore, and this just helps. So I really am trying to be better about it. Need to keep my eyesight at least reasonable, right? It's relatively important as a coder and stuff, and just in general life situations. So trying to take better care of myself. It's always a good habit to get in, I think. One thing that's also a little strange is it's very much only one eye. Not that my left eye doesn't need to be better, but my right eye is the one that just gets very tired. So just interesting. I'm definitely gonna go to the eye doctor hopefully this week and just get a checkup and see what's up because been bothering me and don't want it to get worse, especially if there's a problem that they could help address. Okay, we'll give this 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Feeling good. Oh, let's bring the camera back. Okay. We're back. And honestly, I am pretty happy with this. I think these look really good. The leaderboard looks nice. It's got a little heading above it. These look good. You can do the level. You can view the leaderboard. Yeah, I love it. Let's see what this looks like deployed, because one thing that I worked on recently that I would love to blog post about, but haven't yet. Redo the header. Rework the header, the header nav, especially on mobile. Awesome. Yeah, so what I interrupted myself thinking about a second ago was that I have some PR review branches, which I really like. And so I want to make a blog post about those sometime. And I have a blog post in the works for these daily screenshot PRs that still need a little bit of love, but we are getting there. Yeah, so now I have this deploy review app GitHub check on all of my branches. I do kind of think I need to add a label so that it doesn't do it all the time, because it is spinning up databases for me and costing me a bit of extra money that I don't think I need all the time for all the branches. And they're supposed to be able, the Neon database that I'm using is supposed to be able to auto scale to 0 on these, but because of how my site's architected, it doesn't ever happen. I think because I keep connections open all the time. So might work on that eventually, so that doesn't happen. But let's see. Deploy. The other thing that's annoying that I haven't figured out yet is why it seems to always start from scratch and not use the Docker cache at all. I don't know if that... I don't really know what's up with that, but it's a little frustrating because it would be really nice if we could not have to wait the whole compile each time we do one of these. But let's take a look at the pull request. Let's do some self-review, see if there's anything exciting here. Oh, so this is the blog post. Yeah, I didn't even show this really off yet. There's a new post that I'm written, that introduces these. And ooh, yeah, there's some things that we can add in. There's some links, first byte here. So let's do that right now. Introducing, I think, is gonna help me get there. Introducing bytes, yeah. You can find the first byte here. Yep. Add nope, but it's okay. Let's just do slash bytes slash level 00. I think that's the right URL. Oh, is this not gonna know to auto recompile? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, but let's actually then just use this to find the other to-dos. First challenge here. So first challenge here. Oh, well, there was another one. This first challenge here to do at link is gonna be I think that's how you can do it. HTTPS. It's close. There's no subdomain for this. But I kind of think if you just do it like that, it like makes it a link itself. Or wait, what if I don't and I let my thing? Yeah, no bare URLs. Puts it in brackets. Nice. Cool. Next, oh, actually, let's just copy this URL. Next. Yeah, go to the next. There we go. Slash leaderboard. Check out my GitHub sponsors profile. You can join my Discord. Yeah, so let's steal the link for that, which I think I have a nice short link for. No, that's Twitch. Oh, is Discord not in my footer here? Wait, so where's the freaking link to Discord? Is it that though? No, it's not. Is it? I don't actually know what it is. Yeah, I do own that domain, but that's not the one I'm looking for right now. Okay, well let's take a sidetrack then. Side quests. I'm pretty positive that I have a domain. Sure, okay. APIs? No, it's not gonna be in there. It's just gotta be at the bottom here, and I definitely just didn't look far enough down. There we go. Club. That's the one I'm looking for. If I go to this URL, it does Discord. Nice. Perfect. CoreyJA.club. Forgot about that one. HTTPS CoreyJA.club. Send me an email. I already put that in. And then what's my Mastodon link? Copy link. Do I have any more to-dos? Add links. Done. There is one or two more that I wanted to link. Yeah, like I wanted to, I'm gonna go to secrets mode for 10 seconds. I want to pull up a personal Slack that I have and steal Ollie's, Twitter to link to. So let's go to secrets mode. We in secrets mode now? Yeah, I think we're in secrets mode now. Awesome. Okay. Oh, actually, I'm gonna pull it up on this computer, I guess, which means I really didn't need to do that. Yeah, let's do that. Go to the profile, copy the URL. That should actually be available on my computer over here nicely. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, come on. Oh, and I can come out of secrets mode now for sure. Let's come back out of secrets mode. So the URL, because I wasn't logged into X, was a stupid login page. So fixed it though. Yeah, perfect. I still get the stupid sign-in page, but you know, it's better than nothing. Any more to-dos that I left myself? Nope. Perfect. Fill in all the links I to-doed. I'm not going to push that quite yet, just because it's going to trigger a deploy. And I just want to see. Oh, I'm on domains. It's like, I definitely have a pull request open. Perfect. We're still doing all the stuff. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to kick it again, just because I wanted to, wait. Did I push? Oh, yeah, I did. I said I wasn't going to, but then I used my cap instead of ca. So I have aliases for git where it's git commit add push or git commit add. So I have like GCA or I have GCAP. And I used the P version, which pushes by default, which is fine. It's just not exactly what I meant to do. And this one failed because it got interrupted, which is fine. It's just a little silly. Oh yeah, let's do that. Let's do a cargo clippy. It looks like there's a lot to do there. So let's do a cargo clippy with a fix. Ooh, and I should probably add some extra stuff to that. Like I want all targets and stuff, so it does all of the directories and everything. And I think that's what I want. All targets, or is there a workspace one? Let's try that too. Oh, it is doing all the different binaries though, so maybe that's enough. Did you do any changes? A few. Yeah, not pushing this time. Yeah, I wanted -m though to add my message. Okay. But then I can do these. These ones are just manual. It just doesn't do them for me. I think I just don't need my app state here, right? Because like I'm not doing databasey things, so let's just remove it. I can add it back if I need it. Cool. Unused apps, states, and routes. Cargo clippy fix workspace. I don't think that's a thing. Oh, it is a thing. I'm not sure what it's doing, but I like it. Ooh, it's even doing the bins and the tests. Yeah, workspace was the right option there. Seems like it's doing just a bit more than it was before. Cool. Awesome. Okay, we're still not pushing though, because I want to let this freaking review up actually deploy. It's been 2 minutes. Compiling some stuff. We're compiling some Rust. While we're doing some compiling, can I take this off the wall easily? I think I can. Oh, actually, no. Can I just show you by doing this? I got this new poster recently by Julia Evans for this debugging manifesto. I hope this made it in screen, but I'm not positive it did. But that's okay. We needed to let the Rust compile anyways. And you probably can't hear me unless I talk a little louder. I got far away from my microphone and I forgot about that. Well, let's go back to my screen. I'm curious how that turned out. I'm gonna have to check the recording afterwards and see. Oh yeah, no, it definitely didn't. I can see it in the Twitch, and it did too good of a job of focusing on me, and didn't even look at the background at all. But that's okay. We'll show that off separately. I got her new debugging manifesto poster all hung up recently. I have the debugging pocket guide to debugging back over there, but I like the poster as well. I like fun stuff by fun people, so it's nice to have some wall art behind me, and a good reminder of some debugging tips. Okay, come on everything. You can go just a little bit faster. It does take like a full 5 minutes, it feels like, to compile all my code and do it deploys, which is why it would be really, really nice, actually, if everything was a bit faster. Let's check out our Docker file. Yeah, because it's even using Cargo Chef. Like, it really should build dependencies. This is the caching Docker layer. Yeah, like, it really should be caching everything better and really only have to run things from here on out every time. Which, like, still, it's a lot, but I shouldn't have to recompile all of my dependencies. Ugh. Frustrating. Okay, there we go. Now we're at least to my code. Because we ran the Tailwind stuff, running my code. There's all my Clippy warnings and other stuff. There was more there than I think I fixed. Oh, contact says underscore. How do you know that it's unused? Wait a sec, did it fail? Oh, freaking cargo. I like kind of knew that too. Like I was kind of ready for it and then forgot. I don't know what I changed here. Maybe I just renamed some stuff because we didn't do any database interactions this time. But maybe we pushed it around and renamed some functions therein or changed some line numbers and stuff. So I need to do this. It's like kind of reasonable. I really like, I kind of like, I really do like SQLX, but like I don't like this step. Slash, I wish this step was more explicit about like, instead of type checking each query and dumping something about each query to JSON files, I'd rather it like dump more like schema.rb from Rails, if you're familiar with it. Rails is my background in web development, so my inspiration comes from for some things. But I really wish it had more something like a schema.rb file that just listed the schema either in a DSL or in SQL. Not really a big preference from me. But then like used that to know if your queries were correct instead of actually needing the online database all the time or doing like this, which is query specific JSON files. Something that I've been thinking about for a while, but too many projects to do. There was someone in a Discord that I'm in who was working on a pure Rust Postgres SQL parser, which sounded really cool, and I might have to hit them up to see how that went. It was an ambitious project when they started, but they are an ambitious person, so I have faith that they can get it done. But I want to check in with them and see what's going on with that. What are you doing, Cargo? You actually doing anything? Or are you just like, it's not even Cargo's fault, it's SQLX's fault, but like, are you doing anything? Or are you just chilling? Like, I don't want to cancel you because like, I don't really want to cancel you. But also, like, you doing anything? It just says cleaning. We killed it. We're trying again. Just says cleaning still, but like, maybe that'll do something better. Well, I guess, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. While we wait for that. What else do I want to do just in general here, right? So we added all the links. This post is pretty ready to go. Honestly, like, I'm pretty happy with how everything is turning out here. Oh, yeah, I could stop this. This feels like it could be, making it harder for this to happen. Yeah. Because I'm wondering if what's happening is we've got some kind of like annoying loop thing going on where Cargo SQLX prepare is dumping these JSON files there, and then the other thing is watching for changes to the directory and seeing those JSON files change, and then being real upset. Except now, like, nothing's happening. Like, it's worse now. Oh my gosh. Yeah. rf dot SQLX. Whole directory. So pair the workspace. Either it's not important or it's in Git, so I'm not that worried about it. But I would like this to just work. Let's try that. Cargo install cargo SQLX force. Couldn't find cargo SQLX? Okay. SQLX CLI. Is it just SQLX CLI? Yeah. Okay. Does it tell me what version I had before? No, it doesn't. I just did. But we're gonna recompile it. Hopefully get a new version. I'm not positive if we're gonna get a new version, but I feel like I probably haven't compiled this CLI locally, especially on this machine in a bit. Uh-oh. Maybe I have an old Rust too. Rust update. Probably did. Latest update. Yeah, let's see what happens when I get a new version of Rust. Oof, this is going to make everything recompile. That's okay. Just didn't think about that when I clicked the button. Probably could like make it not do all these WASM things all the time. I haven't done WASM stuff in a bit, but like, you know, it's okay. Just takes a little while longer here. I'm gonna just do some of the old 2020 and look out the window at some of the things in the distance while this compiles. Try to talk a little louder because I know my mic's the other way now, but not the end of the world if you can't hear me. I'm just blabbering while we wait for some compiles. Okay, cool. We did that one. Now let's install SQLX. Give it a little while to do its thing. How's everyone's? Well, today is a holiday Monday for me in the United States, so if you're in the US as well, I hope you're enjoying your day off, assuming you have the day off, which I hope you do. And for everyone else, I hope you had a great weekend. We're getting closer here, and it does seem like it didn't yell at me about all those things it yelled at before, so that's a good sign for sure. Okay. Can we run the freaking compare? Yeah, now it has to compile, I think, my whole thing, but like that's expected and normal. Let's see if it just works. Yeah, so that's the problem with doing the Rust up upgrade and getting a new version of Rust, which was a really good idea overall, I think. Like, I should have had a more up-to-date Rust version. But it just means I gotta recompile everything. Which is like a lot of crates. I've got a big server here, which has lots of like little tangents into things. I'm not sure that, well, actually, no, it's in the workspace, so it probably is being included. But like I have stuff that does some Whisper decoding and YouTube API and just like all kinds of fun stuff. Which means I got a lot of crates to compile. Yep, there was Whisper RS, and some of the things related to that. Okay, phew. Redo SQLX. Man, that was an adventure. And now we should finally be able to see this review app deploy again. But again, it took a little longer than I would have liked. So while this goes, let's chat about what one of the things I want to work on next, maybe next stream or something like that. It's about these freaking daily screenshot PRs. So like this one's old. Let's just close it because it's been replaced by this one, which again would be something I'd like to fix. So historically, I had this GitHub action kind of bot that uses, what's it called? Shot Scraper, I believe. It's not in this diff. Which uses, I believe, Shot Scraper, which is a tool by Simon W. I've been really enjoying his blog and stuff. I say recently, but like, you know, for the past year plus. And so I had like historically been using this to take screenshots every day and push them to main. But then I turned on the new stuff in GitHub, the new rules and rule sets. So like I have this new rule for main that says as an admin, I can get around things through a pull request, but we don't let you delete things from main, and we require pull requests before merging, and we need some of the status checks to pass, and we turn off force pushing to main. I really like the new rule sets. One of the things that's really nice about them is they fixed a issue that I had with the old branch protection rules. And it's that admins are only allowed to do their overrides for pull requests in the UI or using the CLI, but like they have to be through pull requests. So what I didn't like about branch protection rules is I'm an admin of most of the repos that I like have branch protection rules set up on, which let me force push to main directly or just push to main directly. And I hated that. I wanted to have the admin permissions to force merge a PR early. Like if it was a rush and we needed to not wait for tests to run on the branch or something like that, that I like kind of felt like I needed to have for emergency situations. But with the branch protection rules, having it set to allow me to bypass it in PRs also meant I could just push from the CLI, which I really didn't like. And rule sets fix that. With rule sets, I have to do everything through pull requests, but as an admin, I can merge the PR early if I feel like it. I feel like that's like the right balance for me. So I really like rule sets. But back to the issue they caused. Before rule sets, it was no problem at all that I wanted to just push directly to main. My GitHub action just pushed to main. It used the creds that come in GitHub Actions by default, and everything was great. But then I turned on these branch rules, and I like them. I'm going to keep them on. But the thing that I don't like is how the whole flow works now. You saw that I just closed the PR and then immediately reopened it, and that's to work around one of the issues that I found, and that is that when a GitHub action using the token that is like for free in an action, or that you can request, same token, you can just request it with different permissions, but I'm not using a personal access token, importantly. If you use that token to create a pull request, it does not trigger the action runs that are usually going to happen on that pull request. So it wasn't going to run my tests automatically, even though it feels like it should. And that was annoying. Like, I really didn't like that. So the trick that you can do is you can close the PR and open it again. And I expected all of these to start running. Expected status to be reported. Yeah, I also expected them to be. Like, the review app is working, but the tests still aren't. I felt like the close and open workaround worked for me before. But basically, I don't want to deal with that, right? I want it to push up a PR, mark it to auto merge and squash once tests pass, have tests run, and then when they run, the PR merges, good to go. That's my ideal flow. But we can't do that easily. The easiest way, or an easy way that I don't want to do, is just to put a personal access token for myself in this repo, in the GitHub Actions secrets thing. I could use that token instead of the built-in token, and then that would trigger all of this checks like normal, because it would be me making the push, basically, not the GitHub action. But I don't want to put a personal access token somewhere. I don't like secrets management. It just didn't feel good. So I'm going to push the secrets management problem somewhere else. So I've been working with a friend, Safe, who has just been doing like random little projects for me, and we're having a lot of fun. But one thing that I had him research and work on recently was if we could fix that specific problem using OpenID Connect, OIDC. So I had used OIDC in GitHub Actions to talk to AWS before, so that I didn't need to put AWS creds in my GitHub Actions, but through OIDC, I could still grant permission to the action to do things in AWS. And that's like kind of what I wanted, but I wanted OIDC like, well, really back to GitHub itself. But what we're going to do instead, I think, is I'm going to make a GitHub app, deploy it somewhere, teach it to do OIDC through this little GitHub OIDC crate that Safe is working on. And then in my action, I can use the OIDC token that GitHub gives me to send that to my new GitHub app, that the app can then make the pull request, mark it to auto merge, and we'll be good to go. So the app will be the one making the pull request, and therefore it should have GitHub Actions run and do everything that I'm looking for there. So that app will need to have secrets to talk to GitHub and do GitHub app things. But for some reason, it feels better to me to put secrets in an app instead of in GitHub Actions. And I think the big reason that I liked that better is that I'm going to be able to use this for multiple repos. It's not going to be specific to my blog. I'm going to just make a GitHub automation app, basically, and give it a generic name and be able to use it for different automations across different repos that I have. And then each repo, when I do GitHub Actions, won't need any specific tokens. It'll just be able to do OIDC Connect, and I will be off to the races without adding creds to each individual repo. And I'm excited for that. I think that'll be a nicer way for everything to work for me. And we'll actually get these freaking tests to run. Because another thing here is I don't really need a review app for this PR. The screenshots don't even make it to the live site, right? So doing a review app for them is kind of pointless, to be honest. But it's happening right now. Okay, cool. This finally passed. We can look at our, yeah, I know. So Chromium is trying to be really nice and say like, hey, this looks like CoreyJA.com. Are you sure you want to go to this weird URL? And it's like, yeah, I do at the moment. Thank you, though. Okay, awesome. And bytes are here. We can check the overall leaderboard, which is empty. We can check out this level. That works nicely. We can view this leaderboard. Love it. All of the links seem to work. Posts still work. We can go to introducing bytes. We can click on this. That works. There is one thing that I was expect this is going to take over. Yeah, thought so. I don't want people to leave my site to go to X, especially because of that, where it like just does that thing. So I want to add a target blank to it. Am I going to be able to? Let's find out. Markdown, add target blank. Yeah. Yeah. So like maybe. The answer is maybe. Let's find out. Is this still running? No, it's not. Overmind S. Perfect. Frickin' x.com. There we go. That's the one I'm looking for. I have no idea whether I think that's going to work or not. We will find out, though. Oh, we have to let everything compile again. Because I upgraded Rust. So everything is going to compile again. Waiting on the world to compile. I think we're getting really close to being ready to launch these, and I think that means we're probably getting close to wrapping up stream. I'm glad I found this open in new tab thing, because I definitely would like that to happen. But besides that, I actually think we might be ready to launch these here soon, which I'm really excited about. I'm gonna take a little eye break and look off into the distance, but I won't make the full screen come up. Just not necessary. You can watch the compiling happen. Yeah, I don't really know if I have too much to ramble on here right now. I'm excited that I'm getting back into streaming a little bit. Oh, there we go. Finished compiling. It's been a while, but in doing it these last few weeks, I've remembered how much I just love it. Wait, does that mean it worked? I clicked on something, but I might have like right-clicked on it. Or like center-clicked. Yeah, I don't think it worked. I think I saw this. Yeah. It did not work. Wait. Do they all just work? Do these just have target blank on them? And if so, why did it not seem like that the first time? No, they don't have target blank on them. It must just be how my browser is handling it when it's like that. Okay, so let's see what I can do about that. In my like Markdown into HTML, let's look for link. No, I wanted link. Yeah, okay. Parse base, parse options, replace. What is this replace doing? Okay, so we take my base URL, which is already a URL. Oh, and it's parsed. Yeah, got it. Oh, and we try to parse this URL using the base so that if I used a relative link, it just becomes a non-relative link. Wait, does that work? Meaning this is just an actual... Oh yeah, it's a full link. It's just a full localhost link at the moment. Oh, that's kind of nifty. Okay. And then replaced URL is map or else. I never remember which one's first. Default's first, so it just uses the URL or it does that one. Okay. Which would I want to do here? Oh, I have URL and self.url. Okay. So URL might not be a thing, right? Yeah, okay. Let is external. There we go. Yeah. Map or host string. Yeah, is Let parse base host, I think, right, is post string, returns an option, unwrapper default, just gonna give it an empty string, that'll work. No. Is external is url.hoststring dot is some, nah, just this, and we're gonna make it equal to is external if there is a URL, we do false if we can't parse it. I think that's fine. Let's rep this. That's what the error down below is mad about. Yeah, okay. So then if it's external, I can do if is it, oh wow, is that gonna work? I don't think so. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. So then do I just want to do it this way? I think so. If it's external, okay, those are literally the same, which is fine, but like not really yet. Target blank and rel no opener no refer. There we go. Okay. Wait for it to compile, and we will check out whether that worked. Okay, so this doesn't have it. This one does have it. Perfect. And then let's go check all these links at the bottom. So I got a lot of links down here. Ooh, okay. Need to fix that. Those were supposed to have new lines. Oh yeah, because those ones are linking directly to CoreyJA.com as the full one, so those ones actually are new. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Yeah, okay. Those will look good. Love it. So let's just do this though, because these all need breaks. Is that gonna work? No inline HTML. So then what do you want me to do? Well, yeah, I know you can't do that. Is it just that I want to like, I don't know what I want to do. Is it just that I want like a new line between all of them? Like that? Yeah, maybe. Oh my gosh, I forget about that. It doesn't know to recompile all the time when I save the Markdown files, which is just a little silly. Yeah, that's better. Well, of course it wants to open Arc. I'm in Arc. What do you mean? That's a little silly. Yeah, okay, that worked. Yeah, okay. These are all working nicely now. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Love it. Okay. Fix external links. I don't know if I need to do this, but like, let's give it a shot. See if one, it's a little faster. Hopefully it doesn't take forever. Oh my gosh, yes. Cool, no changes. Push that up, click my YubiKey, and we are off to the races. Okay, I think that might do it. I think we are gonna wrap up here, and I'm gonna finish doing some of the social media stuff for introducing Bytes. I need to get some of my socials ready to go again. And then I think we are ready to have this go live tomorrow. I forgot that I have these links to headers. Wow, and it actually like works with weird characters in them and stuff. Man, love it. Love it. So nice. Cool. Okay, well, while I forgot how my site works, that is fun. I think I'm going to wrap up here, team. Thanks for coming along and streaming with me. I always have a lot of fun doing these. I hope you had some fun watching and hopefully learned something new. Reach out if there's something you'd like me to cover on stream. Sometimes I use them as ways to get a few hours of work done on stuff that needs to happen. But other times I love doing some random fun projects, especially ones that I know viewers are excited about. So get in touch and reach out if there's something you want to see me stream on. And you can find me at CoreyJA.com. You can find me as CoreyJA on GitHub. And yeah, with that, I think I'm going to get out of here for the day. Thank you so much for coming along and hanging out, and I will see y'all next time. Thanks. Bye.